Monday, October 19. I will not be in the meeting. I will be applying tests. And I prepared this assignment for you, and actually it's going to be a continuation of the assignment, the work that we've done on last Friday. So open the assignment, October 19, and as usual, we're going to have the first item here is attendance, so click present. And there's a bell work. Let me read this to you. When Jim started the trip in Kissimmee, he was 240 miles from Miami. After 30 minutes, he saw this sign on the road. He decided to keep at the same speed all the way. How long, how many hours was the whole trip from Kissimmee to Miami? So this is a pretty simple bell work. I think you're going to be able to calculate, to figure it out. You're going to have the PowerPoint here, and the YouTube, the access to this video is right here as well. And the quiz. Let's first go to the PowerPoint, and I'm going to use this this app. Applications of linear equations and modeling. Actually, when we are writing linear equations, one of the uses, or one of the things that we can do with linear equations is to apply to real life situations, and that's what we have seen last Friday. A few word problems. Remember, a few word problems where you apply linear equations to try to solve these problems. And we can actually work on an example here. And this we have seen also last Friday. Buffalo, New York had 2 feet or 24 inches of snow on the ground before a snowstorm. During the storm, snow fell at an average rate of 5/8 inches per hour. And the first question here is to write a linear equation to represent the snow depth y after x hours of the storm. And let's check it out here. We had, as we have seen on Friday, remember this is the b, this is the y-intercept, this is the initial amount of snow on the ground before the storm. So we're gonna write here y equals, this is gonna be here 24 inches is the initial amount, and this is the rate. The rate is 5/8 inches per hour. So if we are using the slope intercept, right, y equals mx plus b, this 24 inches is b, and m, the rate is 5/8. 5/8 x plus b, right? This is m. And the equation is this one. This is letter A. Now graph the equation. We can graph the equation just as a sketch. I'm not going to graph the whole thing. X and Y. And 24 is going to be the y-intercept. 24 is here, right? The y-intercept. And then this is going to be something like that. At a the m, the rate here, the slope is going to be 5 the rise and 8 the run. Okay, this is the slope. This is just a sketch, just to understand and to visualize the graph. And this is B. C. Use the equation to compute the depth of snow after 8 hours. And that is what we're going to work today on our quiz. C. Use the equation, and the equation is right here. Okay, this is the equation that we're going to use. The depth of snow after 8 hours. X is the time. So x equals 8 hours. We're going to plug in x in the equation. Y equals 5 over 8 times x, 8, plus 24. And we can simplify. 5 times 8 divided by 8 is 5. Y equals 5 plus 24, 29. Okay, this is answer for letter C. Now the next, if the snow depth was 31 inches at the end of the storm, determine how long the storm lasted. Let's just make some space here, and I will move all these things here up a little bit. Okay, and check letter D. Actually, I think we can erase this. Let's erase this. And D, if the snow depth was 31, that means if y equals 31.5, then we plug in this into the equation. 31.5 equals 5 over 8 x plus 24. And that's it. We just have it now to apply addition property and find out the value of x that gives this depth of snow. So subtract 24 on both sides, then you get rid of this, and you have 31.5 minus 24. That's going to be 7.5 equals 5 over 8x. And now multiply both sides. Multiply both sides by 8 over 5. Multiply both sides by 8 over 5, so you can simplify here and have only x on this side of the equation. So x equals 8 times 7.5 over 5. So you type this on your calculator, you're going to find the result for letter D. On the quiz, you're going to use basically just letter C. Use the equation to compute the depth of snow. We're going to have other examples. It's basically use the value of x to find y, and maybe 1 or 2 is you're going to use the value of y, like letter D, and find x. Okay, and that's it. If you want to see in detail the solution for this example, is right here. And see you Tuesday. If you need something, if you actually want to know something about your grades that I'm updating, send me a message using Teams. Thank you. Have a great day.